Welcome back to the normal profile. Today is unlike anything I've ever experienced, as we get the luckiest drop I have gotten in over 15,000 hours of playing Hypixel Skyblock. So join me today as we return to the garden to progress our gear, making a ridiculous amount of coins, and experience the rarest thing that's ever happened and probably will ever happen to me in this game. Hope you enjoy. Alright, welcome back to the normal profile. I should really do something with these 8 redstone minions, or 7 redstone minions. Yeah, I have done nothing with these minions. I don't know why, I just haven't. But today, I don't know, I've got a little bit of things going on. Fun fact, I actually scrapped the video I was working on for the last week or so, because it was kind of boring, and it didn't really result in anything. So, I've got a different idea of what I want to do for this video, and it'll hopefully be a lot more entertaining than me just going into a couple mine shafts and getting crystals and then doing nothing with them. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking last week, but moving on from that, I want to actually do a little bit of a flip-flop. So if you remember at the start of the series, we started out doing some farming progression, and then we needed some coins, and farming wasn't cutting it. So we switched over to mining, and decided, you know what, let's just do mining progression until we get bored. Well, guess what? I'm bored. And I don't want to get 400 million coins to upgrade this gauntlet into a 655 drill, and I don't think you guys want to watch me get that many coins. So instead, we're gonna do a little switch back over to farming, but you see, I've got a little trick up my sleeve this time, because we've got ourselves full Devon and a nice mining setup. I can use this to get money and then upgrade our farming gear and make our farming gear make more money than our current mining gear. I know, that probably made almost no sense, but trust me, I've got an idea. So if we head over to our garden, we can see where we left off last time. I believe I had, crappie armor, which isn't very good, and like, the most basic farming tools. I think it's on this page. Yeah, we had some a tier 2 wheat hoe and then tier 1 of the rest of the stuff and some generic equipment. So I want to upgrade this a ton and, get it to a place where it ends up making more than mining. I did a little bit of testing off camera, and my current mining setup gets a little more than 8 million coins an hour mining diamonds, and actually, I think I have a way to get a lot more than that. Because you can see my Heart of the Mountain Tree is obviously not even close to set up for diamond mining. So we should make a lot more than 8 mil an hour, which is going to be pretty sweet. But I want to go ahead and do some farming today, especially because for the next 15 hours, we've got the Harvest East event, which is really good for money. And yeah, stuff like that. So I think in order to get the next farming gear, the squash armor, we need to get farming 35. So that's something we're going to have to do here, and unfortunately we don't have Finnegan or anything to help us with that. We just have Marina, so maybe we'll get a farming pet to get us some more farming XP. Obviously I don't have a rabbit pet yet, so maybe that's going to be a priority for us. If I just search our rabbit here, do we need legendary, or is epic perfectly fine? I think epic is perfectly fine. Yeah, they both give, I think, 30 farming wisdom, so if I just go to lowest price here and filter by epic, we should see that a level almost 100 rabbit only costs us about 8.2 million coins. And in fact, a max one is only 13 mil. It's gonna be what, 3 farming wisdom? Is that worth 5 mil? That's probably not worth half an hour of my time, is it? Because I'm gonna level up this rabbit pet while I'm farming anyway. Let's just check. What is a level 100, oh, do I just use this thing? I mean, geez, this is cheaper than a level 100 epic. Do I have like 600k in my, no. You know what, hold on, if we're really lucky, actually, we could get 600k from this and just buy the rabbit right now. I need, where's my farming gear? It's in here. I need this. That should be fine. We'll just go ahead and throw these on. And grab all the pests, and we're just gonna really hope we get 600,000 coins worth of stuff. Vinyl, that's a decent start. I really need, like, one of those super rare drops, though, like the, I don't know, like enchanted mushroom blocks, for example, enchanted melon blocks. So let's see. Do any of these pests want to be nice to us? Yes, they do. I don't know what this is. I'm going to insta-sell it, though. Oh, right, the redstone blocks I had. I forgot about those. Where is that level 100 rabbit for 12 mil? You are mine. Gimme. All right, now that we have that, we can get ourselves 30 more farming wisdom, which is pretty sweet. I have no idea how much a feast fungus is worth. Oh, it was worth literally nothing. Never mind. That wasn't actually exciting at all. But yeah, I know pests are pretty decent for farming XP, so, that's something good. We can get some XP from this. That is a terrible noise. Hey, not. Maybe that's worth something. Probably not. Not really. None of these pest drops are really worth anything at all. Whoa, what is in here? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forged a number plate on stream like a week or so back, and I totally forgot about that. There's our money. Well, we have 14 mil now, which is pretty nice. But obviously, I need to get to farming 35. So, objective 1 of the day. Let's get farming 35. Alright, let's get some reforges on our gear finally, because I forgot the actual reason I did mining was to level up my mining skill so I could reforge stuff. Now I remember, okay. Let's go ahead and throw Manted on all of our armor. I don't know if it's better than other options, but I know it is an option that probably isn't the worst thing in the world, and it's pretty cheap anyway, so we'll go ahead and take it. More pest chance is always good, and then we can go ahead and throw Squeaky on our 3 other pest hunter things. I think this is what I want. I'm pretty sure. I mean, pest cooldown is always good to reduce, so we'll go ahead and just roll with it. If it's not the best, I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments and I'll fix it next time, but we'll use those for now. And I also threw Blessed on my Wheat Hoe for obviously more farming wisdom. Oh, I could put some gems on this thing, actually. Hold up. It's another reason I did mining was, I guess, I mean, you can always just buy the gem stuff and whatever, but you know what? Theming and all of that. All right, what do I need here? Let's get 60 fine peridot. I could get do I get 100? I don't know. How much is 100 fine peridot? Do I really want to be doing this with the Wheat Hoe here? Ooh, that's expensive. That's real expensive, but I mean, in theory, it should pay ourselves off at some point, right? Right? Is this a good idea? You know what? Why not? Why not? We'll go for it. I guess I should probably get 3 more, right? To actually fill the the 3 slots in. That would be smart. Oh, I could put stuff on my armor too. Oh, geez. What do I need? 20, 40, 60, another 84. Okay. I was not prepared to spend this much on gems, but alright, we got ourselves 84, so we can fill all of our slots up and stuff all good and perfect. Do I have a silver medal in wheat? I could get another Turbo Wheat 4 book, and that could give us a little more fortune, but I don't know how much money I'm going to get from the farming itself compared to the pests, but let's go ahead and check. I think Anita should tell us what we have here. Yes, we have a silver and wheat, so let's go ahead and buy, actually, I might just have them. Well, I have 2. So we'll go ahead and get 6 more turbo wheats here, just to have. Buy order those. Excellent. I'm guessing those won't fill until we have a wheat contest, which isn't for an hour and a half. So that's fun. Can I do anything with Sawdust right now? Probably. I don't know enough about these really, but I should probably get some of them. Soul Edge. Unlocked from Skymar. That's going to cost copper. That's going to be too hard. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. That's fine. I think for now, once we get all of those orders filled, we should be ready to farm. Alright, we've got our gem sell order filled, or buy order filled, so we can go ahead and place gems in everything we have, and this should give us a lot more farming fortune, which will be nice. Farming fortune, always a good thing to have, you know? So let's go ahead and do that, and then I think this also needs to get 3 slots, just like... Oh, I don't have a flawless, that's... What? Looks like I need 40 more fine? Well, I'm just gonna insta-buy this so I can finish the clip here. Oh, right, I have to actually make the flawless. There we go. Okay, and we'll do this. 250,000 coins. Dang. That took a lot of money, but it should be a considerable amount of fortune. That actually gave us 18 fortune for like 10 mil. Okay, that wasn't worth in the slightest, but it eventually will be once we have the higher rarity armors and stuff and all that, so... Oh yeah, I got some extra farming stats up here in the top left. I usually have a lot of those kind of mods and stuff off, but I think people like seeing it for farming, so I don't know. I'll keep it on for a little bit. I like having my game look really clean, so, you know, there's not that much on the screen, but let me know if you like seeing all those stats and stuff over the clips, and yeah. But I think without further... Ooh, hello, Jerry. What do you got? Wheat? You know, I can probably get you that myself. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get you farming 35 here to unlock squash armor, and then we'll probably have to grind some money for it. Whoa, 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 look at this. Overgrown grass. Let's go. All right, we need 4 potatoes, 4 baked potatoes here. I'm going to go ahead and grab those. But this is our first rare visitor reward. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it is glorious. This is worth a decent amount of coins, actually. We can go ahead and... Do I want to sell this? Yeah, let's sell this. Let's go ahead and do that. 7.3 million coins going into that. That is absolutely fantastic. And this guy doesn't have anything. That's a decent amount of XP, though. I'll go ahead and get that XP. There we go. We are very, very close to farming 35. Let's finish this. All right, and this should be enough to get us to farming 35 if the pests give us enough XP. I'm pretty sure they will. So let's see, we've got 2 more left. It's gonna be real close. 1 more pest left. Where is it? There you are. Surely that's enough. Yes, farming 35. Which means we have access to squash armor, which will be perfect for us. The problem is this thing is very expensive. I'm pretty sure each piece is like 7 mil, so I'm gonna put some bizarre buy orders in, and it's probably gonna take a while to get this set. All right, there we go. I had to turn in some of my pests to get something to sell for enough money to get this armor, but we have enough for it. So we should be able to just upgrade our current armor into squash armor by just doing this here. I don't remember how to do this correctly. Oh yeah. There's piece number 2. Here's piece number 3, and then the boots at long last for piece number 4. Boom, there we go. And it looks like I had 10 extra melons that I didn't need. We can go ahead and get some of our money back from that, but we now have a full set of squash armor, and unfortunately, farming 40 is what we need to get fermento, and oh my goodness, this piece costs a lot. Probably gonna be close to about 80 to 90 mil, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, looking at the crafting price, it's 22 mil more for the chest plate. So probably about 20 mil for all of the pieces. So yeah, looking at around 80 million coins to max out this set here. So we've got 5 farming levels to get 80 mil. I guess we'll get to work. But we do have a decent farming fortune upgrade. Let's see how much we got. I had 719 earlier. Now we have 771. All right, well, I'll take that. It's like a 60 farming fortune upgrade. Not bad. I think next, actually, we'll want to go ahead and try and get our tier 3 wheat hoe for extra stats on that. It's only about 16 million coins, so shouldn't be too difficult to get. All right, I got rid of my bits and did some farming. We have a ton of stuff here to claim, and you can see that I have 4 stacks of Jacob's tickets and 80 hay bales, which means we can actually upgrade our wheat hoe into tier 3, which is going to be very exciting. I'm going to manual craft this one because I want to see the stats that it gets upgraded into. So let's go ahead and do this. And we can see we're going from 97 farming fortune to 103. So we're getting like 6 farming fortune, but we're also getting 14 wheat fortune, and it looks like 2 farming wisdom. And of course, we can level up the hoe a lot more than it is already, which is perfect. And we get a little rarity upgrade too, which is going to be good for our gemstone slots. We get 3 more fortune from that. So let's go ahead and do it for roughly, I don't know how much this was, like 19 million coins, I think. 16 million, something like that. There we go. All right, tier 3 wheat hoe, our first tier 3 farming tool has been gotten. Very, very exciting stuff. But we've got a long ways to go before farming 40 and a lot of money to get before fermento armor. So let's keep at it. What? 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 What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean I gotta die? What? Are we serious? I got... What? Dude, this is the first die I've dropped in Skyblock ever. Ever. What? Oh my gosh. What? I heard the noise and I'm like, oh, I leveled up my garden. What? Dude, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Hold on, let me save the clip. Okay, okay. What? What is... I don't even know. What is this worth? Is this worth anything? I don't think I'm ever gonna sell this, but 7.5 mil? Are we for real? 7.5 mil for a die. Yeah, okay. I'm not selling this. I am keeping this thing. This is going in the vault, dude. I am treasuring this thing. This is the first ever die I've dropped in Skyblock. I've been playing this game for what, 14,000 hours, something like that? Oh my goodness. No Phoenix pet, by the way. I don't have a Phoenix pet still, don't know how, but we did it. We finally got a die. I mean, obviously I've gotten what, the holly die before and the chocolate die, but everyone knows those don't count. This is the first real one I've gotten. I can't believe it. How fitting that it's from pest farming, one of the things I do the most in this game. Kind of makes sense. Well, I can't believe this. I just can't believe this. Wow. How absolutely insane. Well, that put me in a good mood. Check it out, new fire sale time. This one's pretty special, actually. We got a baby jade dragon skin right here. Look at this thing. It's an ultimate skin. Once it stops loading in the texture, there we go. It's got a whole bunch of different variants you can see. I'll show a couple of them off. That one looks pretty similar. And then we got, okay, so it changes colors. Obviously, you can see it's going to keep flashing, but whatever. This one's pretty cool. We got a red one. All right, all right. If you don't remember, the baby dragon skins from the old Skyblock fire sale skins, those things are worth a lot of coins. So I'm just saying, if you're looking for a way to get some coins pretty easily, you know, a lot of people sell fire sale skins on the auction house and they go for a pretty good amount of coins. And I'm sure this ultimate cosmetic is going to do pretty well. So if you end up buying anything at the Hypixel store, whether it's ranks, gems, fire sales like this one, or anything else, be sure to use code TOAD in the Hypixel store. You get a 5% discount on anything you buy in the Hypixel store with my code. That's code TOAD, T-O-A-D, just like my name. It is the #1 way to support the channel and the series, and it helps me keep making videos just like this one. So yeah, best of luck to anyone that's going to go pick up this Jade Dragon skin. It looks pretty darn awesome. And yeah, back to some more farming. Alright, so I decided to set my greenhouse up, and I don't know, I was told to try using the ash wreath mutations, and this is clearly not fully done. What happened? Something happened here. I don't quite know what I did wrong, but I did something wrong. But I want to see how much we actually end up getting from one harvest of this plot. So I guess we'll see. I'm expecting it's not going to be that much because for some reason only like half of these things actually grew. I don't know. We got a warp milestone, so that's a good sign. Let me just finish harvesting all of these. There we go. And all right, let's find out. What do we got here? 0.5 mil. That's actually pretty dang good. You know what? I'll take it. That's actually not bad at all. All right, well, I guess we'll leave that up. And then we have 43 ash wreaths, which I can't do anything with because I haven't done the mutation analyzing stuff yet, so I'll do that when I'm ready to. I'm trying to decide like what I should do next, and I think I want to build a more proper one-plot farm because it's really annoying alternating between these two plots, and I know this design is anything but optimal. So I'm trying to pick out the design I want to use, but I haven't really found one yet, so I'll keep digging around. So I'm clearing out a plot, right? And the last few times I've cleaned out a plot, I've used a golden shovel, and I broke all the dirt, because, you know, duh. But I was just told you can just use the builder ruler, and I feel so dumb. Because I've sat there, and it takes over an hour to clean out a full plot using just an efficiency gold shovel, and I could have just been doing this the whole time. Oh my goodness, well, this is certainly going to make clearing this plot out a lot easier. No longer a grueling task. It's like 3 minutes of holding shift right click and occasionally tapping S. So that's really good. I might just have to make my own farm design for this because I don't really see a wheat plot that I want to use. There's a couple designs that, you know, everyone uses, but they all look extremely difficult to build and not the easiest thing in the world to use. So I think I'm just gonna make my own again. It worked out pretty well when I made the mushroom plot on my Iron Man, so I think that's just what I'm gonna do. And alright, I think my pest farm for wheat is done, and here's the grand reveal. It's nothing fancy. I don't know, I think it looks pretty nice actually. I like the sea lanterns down there for the flooring. It's pretty good. So this actually has 2 layers to it. We have 1 layer up top, and then of course 1 more layer down here to make sure it is infinite. This should definitely be infinite. If not, it will be infinite by Garden 15, but I mean, it was infinite when I was using this and this, so it should be infinite if I just have 2 layers of this. I think that should be more than enough. Then of course we have the glass roof on top here with the rails to catch all of the pests to make them easier. And if we run plot TP2, puts us right into the farm where we can start farming. And if we finish the bottom row, then, you know, we just go back here, we just jump up, and we can keep farming. So very, very quick reset like that. And of course, running the command puts you at the exact perfect angle. You can see that if I get in here and I hold my X coordinate is not changing at all. So running the command is just the perfect way to do this farm. And the way I have this set up, you actually just hold W the entire time you're farming. You can also hold your sprint key if you want. And then you just switch between holding D and A. When you hit the end of the lane, it'll automatically just kind of do this. I think I forgot to put a sheet of glass on the edge here. Where's my glass? I can do this, just like this, to prevent that little thing where my character jumped up a little bit when I hit the edge of the water. I have one on the other side. I just forgot to put it on this side. But yeah, this should hopefully make farming wheat just a little bit easier, and a little bit more efficient, and definitely make it easier to spray the plots and stuff. So yeah, now when I'm farming here, if I just go back here one more time, when I hit the end, you won't see my character do that little bob up thing. Yeah, we just kind of go perfectly like that, and it should work out. So that is really good. Let me just make sure that this side also works and I didn't mess anything up. Nope, looks like we are indeed good. So yeah, there we go. There is my farm. And I guess it's back to actually farming now. Hey, look at this! Our wheat hoe actually requires an overclocker to level up to level 41 now, so we've maxed that out for now. I'll have to get overclockers to actually make use of it. So that's some good news. Another news, we are very close to farming 40 and are getting there in terms of money. I have a little bit more money in my auction house I can pull, so we should hopefully be able to afford fermento armor once we are farming 40. Is it finally time for farming 40? I'm very excited. Please tell me this is enough. It's not gonna be enough, is it? It's not gonna be enough, is it? No, please tell me my traps have pests. Yes, they do, thank goodness. There we go, farming 40, finally. Oh my goodness, that took so long. But at long last, we have access to fermento armor. So I guess I need to put in some bazaar buy orders and get to waiting. All right, I let the bazaar order sit. We have nothing left to claim. I guess we have these left to claim, that's fine. But we have all of the stuff I need to upgrade our armor into fermento, which is very, very, very exciting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, that's right. I have to actually upgrade these into 8 condensed fermentos, and they don't stack for some reason. So I guess we have to do it like this. But yeah, it was easier to fill the bazaar order by doing condensed fermentos, and it still took a while. But they're done now. So let's go ahead and do this. What is this going to do? We go from what? 25 farming fortune to 30 and an extra gem slot and 2.5 pest chance. So yeah, 5 farming fortune for this upgrade. Just, I don't know. I've always had a problem with these. Like this one's only 5 as well. 20 farming fortune and 4 gemstone slots for fermento armor. It just, I don't know. It seems a little low for what this armor should be giving you, but you know what? It is what it is. So here we go without further ado. The fermento armor set is done, and we can go ahead and get ourselves some gems. So let's run ahead over here and see how much this is going to cost. 40 gems per, so we're going to need what? 160 fine peridot? So 164 of these is going to cost us 6 mil, or if I were to insta-buy it, it would be... It's like 400k more. I'm just going to do it now so I can get it done in this clip. It's worth it. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Let's do this, this one, click, boom, boom, click, and done. There we go. So that gave us an extra 4 farming fortune on each piece. So 36 farming fortune. For what did I just spend? 80 million coins? Like, are we for real? Is this armor set really worth it? I don't know, but we have it now, and that's what really matters. So I guess I need to just start doing some miscellaneous upgrades across my profile to get farming fortunes, so we'll start doing those. Oh, what? I forgot to have my replay buffer on? Okay, well, we got ourselves the, where is it? Squeaky mouse mat, and I guess a chirping scario as well, but I really only care about the squeaky mouse mat. If I could ever open the right ender chest, please. Skyblock, the server's kind of dying right now, sorry about that. There's our squeaky mouse mats, that's good to have. But yeah, the Skyblock anniversary event just started today. Not gonna put any of that stuff in this video, y'all are gonna get that in the next video. But if you see any like cake stuff going on or something, you know why now. But yeah, we'll put all that in the next video. I still want to get a couple more things done this video, so let's go ahead and do that if the server lets me, because it's kind of dying right now. Here's something. We have 1.15 million soda, so we can actually max out the crop shot upgrade here. Well, not max out, but you know, to level 10, which is what I have. Now we have to get more shards, obviously, to unlock the rest, but we're missing some important ones still, which I kind of should be doing first. So I'm not going to go any further in Soul Edge or Vermin Vaporizer yet. Alright, I went ahead and got a Soul Edge chip because I want to max farming wisdom since we have the extra 50 farming wisdom from the New Year event. So I went ahead and got this, and let's go ahead and just upgrade this a couple times. We can only upgrade it 3 times, but yeah. I want to try to get this to like at least level, you know, 7 or 8 probably would be good to do. Just for the bit of extra wisdom, I threw the rabbit pet back on so we could completely get as much farming XP as we can as we make our way towards farming 50. Well, we got farming 42, definitely still a ways off farming 50. I think we also got a wriggling larva. May as well eat that if I haven't already eaten all 5 of them. Oh, I haven't! Hold up, let me just do that real quick. I can't believe I haven't done this yet. Hopefully we have... Okay, yeah, there we go. Well, that gave us 10 more pest chance. That's pretty nice. Apart from that, I don't think there's really anything I can do here. We have a decent amount of coins. I just don't know what to spend them on. Also, where is this last pest? It's over here somewhere. Where are you hiding? Way over here. I see. That's why I missed you. But yeah, I was gonna try and get one more thing done at the end of this video, but I just don't really know what the best thing to upgrade is. I think I probably need to look into what we should be going for next, because we're a long ways off Helianthus armor, and I don't know, maybe I could get a different pet, maybe I could upgrade, I don't know, I want to keep using the rabbit till I'm farming 50, but I don't know. And maybe leave me some ideas in the comments. Let's go ahead and wrap things up here, so that's gonna do it for this episode of Hypixel Skyblock, the normal profile. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below, of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Join me on our journey to finally beat Hypixel Skyblock once and for all. And of course, if you have any ranks, gems, fire cells, that new Jade Dragon skin I think that just came out is here. Use code TOAD on the Hypixel store. You get a 5% discount on anything you buy. That's code TOAD, T-O-A-D, just like my name. It is the absolute #1 way to support the channel. But yeah, absolutely crazy episode. Can't believe we got that dunk die. And I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.